couldn't believe what he was doing. But it was okay. He goes, I have to do it to make the budget.
Well, you see, they have to.
Right.
They give. I see. Custodians and custodial engineers
I'm
given.
I'm not going to say his name or what school, but
they are given a budget separate from the school, and they have to use all their money. If they show any money left at the end, first of all, it means they get less for the next year. And it also means the money that they have left over, they don't get to keep. They have to return it.
Right. He told me. I mean, this is not hearsay. I've been in this school. He had to go. I have to get rid of this stuff, light bulbs, and he gave me the light bulbs for my home. They gave him a car, a truck, because he had to get, back and forth, and they gave him a truck.
And listen, I also know a guy, and again, no names being mentioned,
right?
But he built his own home in Suffolk County.
Yeah.
This was a school. This was a school in the city. He built his own home. He was very handy. Knew everything there was to know, and if he needed something like a heavy-duty machine, it was loaned to him for the weekend because it wasn't being used, and of course he would bring it back.
But this is the corruption.
But I have news for you.
You want to laugh on this one? He would bring 2 girls to my home to clean the house, and they were on the books.
But you know something, Dan? I had a friend whose father had his own, construction company. And he bought a house. He bought a brand new house in Belmore at the time.
Okay.
4 days a week, the men went to work on a regular job, and every Friday they reported to this guy's house, and they built an extension on his house, okay? Now, granted, it was private industry. It was his father's company.
Right.
But this is basically what goes on everywhere. Okay?
It's just all right, go ahead. It's just sad to see that all taxes, taxes...
You know what it is? We're all jealous because the problem is we're not in that situation where we could take advantage of something like that. But we all know somebody who has a story who could tell us of somebody else who does exactly that.
Yeah, Mark, you might be right. I might be jealous I can't do that, I'm not in that situation. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a jealousy thing. I don't know. But
our salaries are right there in black and white. You can't hide any money. You're not given a slush fund. So there it is.
You're right. There it is. I know. I just can't believe it. He's getting over $100,000 a year, a janitor, washing chalkboards, and getting over $100,000 a year.
No. Correction. The teachers used to wash the chalkboards.
Well, he mops floors. Now he's so high up. He got his license to go do the clean, I guess heater and boilers or whatnot.
In fact, I have to tell you, at one year I was brand new in a school.
Right.
I had just been transferred from a school in Harlem, and once a week we used to dump the desks on the floor, and the custodians would come around and do a mass sweep. Okay?
Right.
So nobody told me otherwise. The new term began when I was in this school, and it was a Friday, and I had the kids dump their desks on the floor.
Why?
Assuming that it would be swept. I went to my room and still saw the same garbage on the floor, and the custodian said to me, "We don't do things that way. You want it swept?" He gave me a broom. Now, I don't mind doing it myself. I've done it many times. But, this is what it is. He doesn't give a damn about me. You want it swept? Here's a broom. Go sweep it.
Oh, God.
We all have stories like that.
I don't know the point of my story is other than that I just can't believe how much they get paid and all this abuse of our government and taxes and whatnot. It's just sad to see. I can't believe the custodian gets over $100,000 a year to sweep floors.
Dan, think about this now. Hurricane Sandy, Hurricane Katrina. There were things written into those laws, that had nothing to do with the hurricanes. It's just that legislators wanted to get certain things for their district passed. So what they did was, I'll sign your bill if you put this clause in it, and some of the money is diverted to let's say, the wetlands in Florida or something like that, you know?
That's great. I didn't hear that one before, Mark. Jeez.
Well, yeah, we all know about those.
I didn't know about that, though. I mean, that's
Yeah, that's all the pork.
The pork.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
I tell you, I think our
Think
country
of it
is
like this, Dan. Just remember, the sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day.
Yes, I agree with you guys. It's one of my few
And the same thing is going to happen.
All right, guys. I took up too much of your radio time, but
No,
right,
we welcome it. We welcome it. You know that.
I don't know if Dr. Don's calling or not, but
Don't worry about the Rev and the Doc. We, we went out of character, and I told you, I was charactered out by then. I was ready to have a change, so you called it a good time.
Good, guys.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
And you as well. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye.
Well, for you folks, that was Dan, one of our regular callers on our Monday and Friday show. But be real glad that he called today because, as you heard me say, I ain't got nothing left to give. I done gave everything I could give.
And then some.
And even more than that.
And it ain't enough, though.
No, but I must tell you, we are going to have to leave you shortly, but we just want to let you know that the Coffee Club will be back on Friday with our usual broadcast at 9 o'clock. I promise to be in rare form, as does the Rev.
Rev, and we will have a good old time.
We generally do, but it all depends on you. Hey, that'd be a poem. We generally do, and it all depends on you.
And I'll be hitting the bottle.
You hitting that bottle right now. I see you do it. Yeah. Okay, folks. Speaking for myself, the Doc.
And this is the rebellious Rev saying,
adios.
Adios, and I think next week I got to rebel a little bit more. But anyway, listen, I hope you enjoy the show. Have a good time.
No, the rebellious Rev was tired today. We could tell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's tired. He got to do real work during the day yet. And then still be rebellious at night. I don't know. That'd be hard. Anyway, you have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. And we shall see you on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget, you can call us at area code 516-665-1860. That number be good on Friday. Please don't call before 10 after 9.
That's right. We got to get things all set up for you.
Yeah.
For ourselves, too.
We usually have enough material for the first 8 to 10 minutes. Then we need your help.
Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. We'll talk to you next time. This is the Rebellious Reb.
And the Doc.
Saying bye-bye.